Hello, I'm Kathie Sullivan here in the Vintage Toy Room at the Deer Park Winery and Automobile Museum in Escondido, California. Welcome to this week's Lawrence Welk Show. You're in for a real treat with this program because it's a celebration of hit songs by famous groups. You'll be treated to some great songs that you haven't heard on the Welk Show before, and you'll discover just how terrific the band and the musical family are with songs made famous by other popular artists of the day. I'm talking about stars as diverse as the Beatles, Three Dog Night, the Captain and Tennille, Bread, the Platters, and the Weavers. Like this fairy tale Barbie, I get to wear a truly gorgeous costume and a bejeweled headdress to sing my solo. But in this one, I also get to wear a cowgirl outfit and a pink formal gown. Every week was an adventure in theatrical dressing, thanks to Rose Weiss, our costume designer. So right now, let's go back to 1980, the start of a bright new decade. And here's Mr. Welk to get things moving in the right direction.
Thank you. Greetings, friends, and welcome. This evening we bring you a program of songs made popular by some of America's famous musical groups, starting with a big hit by the great Mills Brothers, Cab Driver 1 and 2 and...
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. My name is Tom Netherton, and tonight I've got a beautiful song that was a big hit for a group a few years ago, and that group was Bread. We hope you like it.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words would never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me too. If a man could be two places at one time, I'd be with you. Tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one, the stars would all go up. Then you and I would simply fly
and a fine Bob male arrangement then. The great song and dance team of the 30s, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, made this next song popular. And here's today's #1 dance couple, Bobby Burgess and Elaine Niverson.
She won't dance. Don't ask me. I won't dance this dance with you.
You know that music leads the way to romance. So when I hold you in my arms, come on, dance.
The things that Lawrence often said was, keep a song in your heart. And it's a phrase that all of us in the musical family truly believe is important. Because that important thing is so much a part of me, I guess it's only logical that my first children's book is called The Little Bird Who Had No Song. I wrote the book with my friend Neil Levang, and it's illustrated by another friend, Sarah Frank. It's the story of a little bird named Zachary, who doesn't like the way he sings and wishes he could sound like all the other birds. He is told by the wise one to search for his own song, so he goes on a long journey across Egypt. One day, he flies over a temple, and he sees a young boy surrounded by elders who are listening closely what he has to say. And the bird is amazed that someone so small could have found his song. Zachary flies down to the boy, whose name is Jesus, and is filled with a sense of love and happiness. He discovers his own song that the Heavenly Father made just for him had been there all along. I've written a song that goes with the story, and I hope to record it with a group of children. But here's a sneak preview of it just for you. I've got a song in my heart, and it comes from God up above. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I will sing of his love for me and you. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I will sing of his wonderful love.
This song was made famous by the trio Los Panchos in Mexico and is titled Frenesi. Viene. Bésame tú a mí, bésame igual que mi boca te besó. Dame el frenesí que mi locura te dio. ¿Quién si no fui yo pudo enseñarte el camino del amor? Muerta mi altivez cuando mi orgullo rodó a tus pies. Quiero que vivas solo para mí y que tú vayas por donde yo voy, para que mi alma sea no más de ti. Bésame con frenesí, dame la luz que tiene tu mirar y la ansiedad que entre tus labios vi, esa locura de vivir y amar, que es más amor frenesí. Hay en el beso que te di, alma, piedad de corazón, dime qué sabes tú sentir, lo mismo que siento yo. Quiero que vivas solo para mí y que tú vayas por donde yo voy, para que mi alma sea no más de ti. Bésame con frenesí, bésame con frenesí, bésame con frenesí.
Thank you, Anacani. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A pretty song titled My Prayer sold 1 million records for a group called The Platters. Let's enjoy it with Skeets Herfurt, our fine saxophone section, and Bob Ralston. 1 and 2.
Beautiful music by Bob Ralston, Skeets Herfurt, and the #1 saxophone section in the land. Our very popular husband and wife team, Guy and Ralna, recall a gold record hit by a group known as 3 Dog Night.
old-fashioned love song playing on the radio.
And wrapped around the music is the sound of someone promising they'll never go. You swear you've heard it before as it slowly rambles on and on. No need in bringing them back, 'cause they've never really gone. Just an old-fashioned love song coming down in three-part harmony. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me to weave our dreams upon and listen to each evening when the lights are low.
To underscore our love affair with tenderness and feeling that we've come to know.
You swear you've heard it before as it slowly rambles on and on. No need in bringing them back, 'cause they've never really gone. Just an old-fashioned love song coming down in two-part harmony. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Yes, it's the one I'm sure they wrote for you and me.
That Three Dog Night song was one of the records I used to listen to at college, and I just loved the way Guy and Ralna sang it. I was a freshman at the University of Wisconsin, and my two roommates, Claire Katz and Mary Utney, and I used to listen to all kinds of music together, popular and classical. For a while, the three of us corresponded off and on, and then lost touch with one another. But then, earlier this year, I got an email asking if I was the Kathie Sullivan who was on the Welk television show, and it was Claire who had found me. She thought she had found Mary, too, and we contacted her right away. Sure enough, the three roomies were reunited through the magic of the Internet. We met in Chicago this summer, and it was as if we were never apart. We spent the day together and are determined to get together more often in the future. It was such a positive and pleasurable event in my life. I want to encourage all of you to look up at least one old friend the next week. Put some love out there in the world, and you'll get more love right back. Now, here are four of my old friends who have a song to sing about a love gone wrong.
On with the show. The Everly Brothers became very popular with songs like this next one. Our own Aldridge sisters and Otwell twins are also becoming very popular, and here they are.
Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, feel I've got to die. Bye-bye love, goodbye.
There goes my baby with someone new. He sure looks happy, well, I sure am too.
She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance, that might have been. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, feel I've got to die. Bye-bye love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above.
And here's the reason that I'm so free, my loving baby.
Excellent. Kathie Sullivan tells me she's been a fan of Peter, Paul, and Mary since she was 10 years of age. She'd like to sing one of her favorite songs by this talented trio, a charming story about a little boy and a friendly dragon.
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Together they would travel on a boat with Philip's sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flag when Puff roared out his name. A dragon lives forever, but not so, little boy. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Very nicely, Kathie. Back to the band for a song made so very popular by the Captain and Tennille. Love Will Keep Us Together. Gentlemen, 1 and 2 and...
want to show you something. How could I be on a Welk show and not wear a costume? This is what I will wear when I perform in Dallas the Musical. Some friends of mine, Neela Petrick and Eric Russell, and composer Earl German have been commissioned to write it. And it will tell the stories of the people who made Dallas what it is today, from the earliest settlers to the modern-day pioneers of business and art. I've been asked to play Margaret Bryan, the wife of John Neely Bryan, who came to Texas in 1841 and built the first cabin on the banks of the Trinity River at Browder Springs, the original name of the city of Dallas. That small cabin still exists, now at Founders Plaza downtown. Margaret helped her husband battle Indians and mountain lions, lived outdoors in all kinds of weather. And so, in the play, when they finish building their small, primitive little cabin, she feels as if she has been given a mansion. In this part of her song, she is reminiscing about living in the wild. Once there was a mountain lion yelling out his roar, then some Apache warriors knocking at my open door. What a place to be, oh, what a place to be. Not knowing if they was friendly, I didn't say come in. It was my chickens they was after. Take 'em all, I shouted then. What a place to be. That's from Dallas, the musical. Now back to the show.
The beautiful Jerome Kern song, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, was introduced in the show Roberta, which featured a young comedian, Bob Hope. It always seems to be making a comeback by such groups as the Platters and Blue Haze. Here's a Bob Ballard arrangement of this great song with George Cates conducting. and fellas, that was excellent. Jim Turner, the young man from Knoxville, is doing a fine job for us. Jim is joined by some of our pretty girls as he recalls a big hit by Gordon Jenkins and the Weavers.
Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife have parted. So I'll take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I have a great notion. Jump in the river and drown. Stop your rambling. Stop your gambling. Stop it out late at night. Go home to your wife and family. And sit by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my
Excellent, wonderful, wonderful. Ava Barber has impressed everyone with her ability to sing just about any kind of song. Listen to Ava's rendition of this Beatles song.
Something in the way he moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way he woos me. I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe in how. Somewhere in his eyes he knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in his style that shows me I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe in how. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know, I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. I don't know, I don't know. Something in the way he knows. And all I have to do is think of him. Something in the things he shows me. I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe in how. Don't want to leave him now. Don't want to leave him now.
Isn't it interesting that the Beatles are almost as popular today as they were in the 60s? My girls know many of their songs and look at them as classics. My daughter Lauren is an honors student and is in the 9th grade. She's interested in science and has always had a special fascination for the oceans and sharks. She's a very good artist, too. When she was in the 4th grade, she was the regional winner of a national poster contest. Her poster encouraging people to save the coral reef hung at the National Zoo in Washington for months. But one of the things she really enjoyed last year was performing with Sound Express, a group of 7 boys and 7 girls chosen from the 8th grade chorus. They sang contemporary songs, worked with hand mics, did a lot of dancing, and had really cute costumes. It reminded me so much of my own work with my high school and college pop choruses. Her performances brought back so many good memories for me. Lauren had her first voice lesson this year, and I'm so happy the Dallas schools are interested in musical education and are able to fund it. When Lauren gets to high school next year, she plans to try out for the pop group there, and we both have our fingers crossed. Elizabeth is an honor student, too, and is in the 3rd grade. She still sings in my church choir, Joyful Noise, and loves all the activities with her Brownie troupe. The newest member of the family is Shelby, our new border collie mix that we adopted from an animal shelter. We named her Shelby, and when I happened to see it in a name book, I discovered that it means sheltered home. Well, you know how dogs are, so it's just a tiny coincidence that the next song you'll hear on the show is called Wild Dog.
A tune titled Wild Dog was recorded by 2 great jazz musicians, Joe Venuti, violin, and Eddie Lang, guitar. You'll hear it now by 2 of our fine musicians, Joe Livoti and Neil Levang.
Joe Livoti, Neil Levang, with some wonderful, wonderful memories. A fine singing group, the Four Aces, had a gold record on this Academy Award-winning song. Let's enjoy it once more with Joe Feeney, Bob Ralston at the piano. Bob?
Love is a many splendid Splendored Thing. It's the April rose that only grows in the early spring. Love is nature's way of giving a reason to be living. The golden crown that makes a man a king. Once on a high and windy hill, in the morning mist, two lovers kissed and the world stood still. Then your fingers touched my silent heart and taught it how to sing. Yes, true love, a many splendored
Excellent, Joe and Bob. Ken Dealer and Arthur Duncan became friends when they were both working in Australia. We're going to team up these two talented performers right now with another Mills Brothers hit.
I'll tell you what, Art, I'll grab the first chorus, you jump in on the second, we'll just kind of wing it from there, okay? Fine. Here we go. Glow, little glowworm, fly up fire, glow like an incandescent wire, glow for the female of the species. Turn on the AC and the DC. This night could use a little brightening. Light up your little old bug of lightning. When you gotta glow, you gotta glow. Glow, little glowworm, glow.
Well, I guess it's my time to glow now.
Well, if you gotta glow, you gotta go. All right. I don't remember Harry Mills dancing like that. Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer. Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer. Lead us, lest too far we wander. Love's sweet voices calling yonder. Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer. Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer. Light the path below above and lead us on to love. Oh, little glowworm, turn the key on. You are whipped with tail idea. You got a cute best pocket Mazda, which you can make both slow or faster. I don't know you took a shine to, or who you're out to make a sign to. I got a gal that I love so. Glow, little glowworm, glow. Glow, little glowworm, glow. Glow, little glowworm, glow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a doo be doo.
One of the things that really makes me glow is performing for church groups, retirement communities, and healthcare homes. I perform songs that people have heard on the Lawrence Welk television show and tell them stories about my friends in the musical family. They love hearing how and what everyone is doing, and they ask all kinds of questions about the stars they like best. I do these performances about 4 or 5 times a month, usually in the afternoon, so I can easily be home when school gets out. It's the perfect job for a mom. I get particularly busy during the holiday season, and I look at it as a small gift I can give back to our faithful audience. Here's the way I start my act. You're the top, you're the Coliseum,
melody from a symphony by Strauss. You're a Bendel bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse. You're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile on the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top. You're the top. You're Mahatma Gandhi. You're the top. You're Napoleon Brandy. You're the purple light of a summer night in Spain. You're the National Gallery. You're Garbo Celery. You're cellophane. You're a rose. You're Inferno Dante. You're the nose on the great Durante. I'm a lazy lump that's just about to stop. But if baby I'm the bottom, baby I'm the bottom. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Sandi Griffiths is pretty busy these days as the mother of 4 beautiful children. It's so very nice to have her back again. Sandi joins her partners, Gail and Mary Lou, in this hit song by the McGuire sisters.
Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me and swear by stars above, you'll be mine forever in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Sugar time is any time that you're near, or just appear, so don't you roam. Just be my honeycomb. We'll live in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me, love me, love me all the time. Be my little sugar time.
Thank you. Folks, if you think it's about time for a polka, you're right. This familiar song was made so very popular by the famous Andrews sisters. Myron and the boys, take it away.
polka music brought back so many memories of my childhood in Wisconsin and of my years on the Lawrence Welk Show, of course. After the terrible tragedy of September 11th, the sound of that music almost made me cry. The innocence of no warlike incidents in America, which we knew throughout most of the 20th century, is gone forever. We are battered, but not beaten, and will be stronger and wiser in the future. I think that Lawrence Welk programs like this one pulls us together as family and friends. They allow us to celebrate the past, enjoy the present, and their very longevity proves that if what we do makes others happy, that joyful spirit will last well into the future. Thanks so much for sharing this hour with me, and remember, keep a song in your heart and make sure it is your own song. Bye-bye.